Hi, pre-K. How's it going? Very excited for our music time today. We are going to do one activity that we've never done before, and we're going to sing one of our favorite songs. So, I think we're gonna have fun. Are you ready to sing our welcome song? Okay, here we go. You can get up and dance. I would. Okay, we're going to do it one more time, and we're going to mix up the tempo, okay? And if you remember, tempo is what we say in music when we're talking about how fast or slow our song is. So remember we sang this little, when I sing a fast song, I choose a tempo, and I do the same thing when I sing slow. Tempo is fast and slow. So let's sing our welcome song one more time, and I'm going to play it quickly and slowly, and I want you to dance fast or slow, depending on what you hear, okay? Here we go. Some good dancing. We're going to dance a little bit more right now. We're going to sing one of our favorite songs, The Corner Grocery Store. So I'm going to make some room because I want to remind us about our actions for this. All right, remember, the first thing we see in the corner grocery store is cheese walking on its knees. So show me cheese walking on its knees. Yep. The second thing is we see plums twiddling their thumbs. Can you twiddle your thumbs with me? Awesome. Then we see corn blowing on a horn. So we go, burr, 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 burr. Burr, 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 burr. Good. And then we see beans trying on some jeans. All right. We're going to review because I'm going to be singing and playing, so I can't do the motions, but you can, okay? So, one more time. Cheese walking on its knees. Plums twiddling their thumbs. Corn blowing on a horn. And then beans trying on some jeans. Okay? Let's sing. I love this song. 1, 2, ready? There was cheese walking on its knees at the store. There was cheese walking on its knees at the corner grocery store. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. I have not brought my verse, okay? Think of something that's in a grocery store, anything you want, food, it can even be a bar of soap, anything like that. Think of something. Okay. Now, just like we do in class, think of something that it rhymes with it. Do you have it in your head? Okay, I'm just gonna play and hum so that you can sing your verse that you make up, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. I have not brought my specs with me. And there was more just inside the door at the store. There was more just inside the door at the corner grocery store. My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. I have not brought my specs with me. Great job! Great job! Okay, last thing, I want you to get whatever you got before music class to drum on. So if you got a basket, or if you got a pot, or if you even have a drum at home, that's cool. I don't have a drum here, so I am using this pot and a wooden spoon. All right, so if you need to pause the video and go get your drum, go ahead and do that and then come back. Okay, so we are going to be using our drum to help tell a story. All right, and we are going to do a few different rhythms on it. So let's practice. If you're using a spoon, if you're using your hand, anything is fine. The first rhythm we're going to do is just a swoosh, rubbing. You can also use your hand, like I said. Okay? The second rhythm we're going to need is bum, 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 bum. Ready? Bum, 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 boom, bum, 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 boom, bum. Good. The third rhythm we're going to use is like this. Ready? The fourth rhythm is our steady, steady beat. Nice and slow like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good. And then the last one is a long beat like this. One, two, three. Ready? 1. Good. Okay, so follow along with me as I tell you the story. Those are all the rhythms that we're doing. Here we go. Once upon a time, there was a boy, and his name was Sleepless Samuel. Sleepless Samuel had a very hard time going to bed every night. He always got there, but it took a lot, and he would lay in his bed for lots and lots of hours awake, trying to fall asleep. One night, when Sleepless Samuel was lying awake in bed, after his mom had tucked him in to go to sleep, he heard a noise. The noise he heard was, ready? What was that? Said Sleepless Samuel. He listened again. He heard it. I think there's a dragon flying around my house, he said. That's the only reasonable explanation. Sleepless Samuel was not going to stay in his bed when there was a dragon flying around his house. He lived on the top floor. He would be the first to get eaten. So he left his room and he started creeping down the hallway. I'm going to get to safety, he thought. But as he was halfway down the hallway, he heard another noise. Boom, 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 boom. What was that? He said to himself. He heard boom, 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 boom. I must be hearing the heartbeat of a boogeyman. He's coming to get me. That's the only reasonable explanation. I gotta get out of here. So instead of being sneaky, he started running down the hallway, even though it was dark. And he ran down the stairs. And he thought, whew, I'm on the bottom floor. I'm safe. That dragon and that boogeyman, they'll never think to look for me here. But then he heard another noise. What was that? Said Sleepless Samuel. What is that? It's so fast and scuttly. Oh my gosh. It's probably 1,000 spiders. They're gonna crawl all over me, and I don't know, maybe they'll even make a spider's web in my hair, and it's gotta be 1,000 spiders. That's the only reasonable explanation. I gotta get out of here. So he ran from his living room to his kitchen. Whew. I'm safe here, thought Sleepless Samuel. That dragon, that boogeyman, those spiders, they'll never think to look for me here. I'm a kid in a kitchen in the middle of the night. But then he heard another sound. What was that? Said Sleepless Samuel. It sounds like knocking at the door. It must be a very polite monster. He wants to be let in to eat me. Oh man, I'm really glad my parents aren't awake. They're so nice, they'd probably open the door, and then where would we be? Whew, I'm safe in here. That monster's never gonna get in, because he's so polite. But then, from behind him, Sleepless Samuel heard another sound. He heard, "What was that?" said Sleepless Samuel. "What is that?" He's not so polite after all. He must have gotten inside, and now he's right behind me. Sleepless Samuel took a deep breath and spun around and saw his mom. "Mom," said Sleepless Samuel, "what are you doing up in the middle of the night? Or don't you know that there are all kinds of scary things going on around this house?" And Sleepless Samuel's mother said, "Like what?" He said, "Mom, there's a dragon outside, and it goes..." "Are you sure?" said his mom. "Yes, I heard it go..." "And there's a boogeyman upstairs in the hallway. I heard his heartbeat. It went boom. "Are you sure?" said his mother. "Yes, Mom. It went boom, 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 boom." like clacking, like... Are you sure? Said his mother. Yes, Mom, I heard. What else? Said his mother. Well, last but not least, there's a monster somewhere in here. I heard him knocking at the door to come in. He went... What kind of a monster knocks? Said Sleepless Samuel's mother. I don't know, but this one did. He went... Samuel, let me tell you something. I know what all of these noises are. The swooshing that you heard is not a dragon. It's a tree branch that rubs against the roof when it's a little bit windy outside. Oh, said Sleepless Samuel. And the heartbeat that you heard? That's not a heartbeat of a boogeyman. That's water leaking from the faucet in the bathtub. Oh, said Sleepless Samuel. And the spiders that you heard? Those aren't spiders' legs at all. That's our heater running to keep us warm. Oh, said Samuel. And what kind of a monster knocks to come in, Samuel? That's not the monster. That's our fridge motor. It's a little bit old and it's getting clunky. Oh, said Samuel. That's a noise a refrigerator makes? Sometimes, said his mom. Wait, Mom, there's one more noise that I didn't tell you about. And it's the most important one of all. It's the noise of the monster that got inside the house. I heard him creeping up behind me. He must be hiding somewhere. He went... Ah, said Samuel's mother. That was me, Samuel. I was walking down the stairs because I heard you in the kitchen. And I was walking very slowly because I'm tired. Oh, said Sleepless Samuel. Well, I guess I'll just go back to bed now. He walked past the fridge that was not a monster. And he walked past the water heater that was not 1,000 spiders. And he walked past the bathtub dripping that was not the heartbeat of a boogeyman. And he got under his covers and he listened to the tree branch outside swooshing against the roof, which was not a dragon flying around his house. And Sleepless Samuel went to sleep. That's all for today. Thank you so much for being with me. Let's sing our goodbye song. Ready? Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Until the next time. Goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Until the next time. Goodbye, goodbye. Okay, I love you guys so much. I miss you, and I hope you're having fun at home. Keep sending me videos of yourselves. I love seeing you. I miss your faces. Give yourselves a big hug for me. Squeeze. See you next time.